Well, hello there, chums, and it's I, Captain Steve, and yes, hopefully you're going to be joining me for this chill stream. I say chill stream because, yeah, I'm just going to be getting a bit of Quicksilver and doing whichever Quicksilver missions pop up. I believe I have 2 to do, so yeah, I sort of save them for the Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I've usually got 2 each time. But yeah, in between streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I am hoping to do a little bit of Destiny play. So yeah, I'm getting back into Destiny. It's actually good fun. It's good fun. It's free to play right now as well. Okay, right. Well, it's free to play always now, I believe, now that they've got rid of Activision. Oh, crud. There's only 1 Quicksilver mission there right now, chums. Now, it's usually done pretty much on the actual dot of when you actually completed the last mission. So it could be, by the time I hand in this one, another one might spawn. We can only but hope. Okay, right, so kill 26 monstrosities. Hooray, hurrah! Okay, here we go. Initialize mission. And start them on mission. Oh, great, I'm going to get some unstable plasma, and it's the green variety. Tricky, number 1! Tricky, you are first into the channel and into the chat, so well done you! Double thumbs up, Tricky number 1. Dutch66, evening to you. Yours a close second, Dutch. That was almost like a photo finish there. Congratulations, both of you, for joining in on the chat so blinking quickly. Hopefully you've hit that bell. Ka-ching! Right, so let's head on out and let's go and kill some monstrosities, because they've done nothing to me. Okay. Let's head on down and do some murdering. Awesome. Right, so let's head on out. Where's this planet of killing stuff? Let's head on over. Billy, 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 Billy. There we go. There's the planet. Don't fly back into the Nexus, Steve. I've done that so many freaking times. Jesus lives, Captain Esteban. Esteban, are you on about like the mysterious cities of gold? Esteban, Tau, and what was the other one? Esteban, Tau, and Tia. That was it, wasn't it? Esteban, Tau, and Tia. Yeah, and they go looking for the mysterious cities of gold. I even remember the theme tune. Children of the Sun. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it because, yeah, I'll probably lose subscribers rather rapidly if I sung the full frickin' thing. But yes, they find a golden condor, don't they? I hope that's what you're on about, the Golden City. Yeah. Alright, here we are. I'm waffling. And we've reached this beautiful location with the broken sky dish. Yeah, that's going to take frickin' years for them to come out and sort that out for you, just so you know. Right, right, yeah, let's jump up here. Yeah, in fact, I've had worse scenarios with BT than I have with Sky, to be fair. I moved to Virgin in the end, and they're better over here in the UK. Mining beam! Mining beam! Okay, right. Hello, little critters. Right, I have got my geology cannon. Pow! Awesome. Murder by numbers. Oh, I've only got to kill 8 in this little proximity area. Well, take that. That's all 8 done. Fantastic. Right, let's go to the Machine of Death to get another location to go kill some more stuff. Okay, right. Interact with the console that I really don't want to frickin' touch with my hands or anybody else's. That's just frickin' grimy as hell. Alright, okay, here we are. And, yeah, download coordinates. Who knocks over a chair and doesn't stand it back up? That's just rude. Okay, alright, so let's head on over. Oh, is that a language terminal? Can I learn a word? Yep, but I got whipped in the face for doing so. Awesome! I learned the word for anger! That one can be used quite often. Oh, what the heck are these? These giant flying turds. Nice, I'm going to scan one of these. There we go. Fantastic. Yeah, that's a thing of beauty, majesticness in its highest of forms. Right. Do you remember? Okay, the E3 trailers where you see this creature and it's flying quite slowly and it's got all these tendrils coming off the back of it. And you're like, wow, that's so alien. That's so alien. We get in the game, we got flying space turds. Right, Mr. Insert Name. Hello there, Mr. Insert Name. Glad to see you, sir. Okay, let's fly on over here and let's go to the second infestation site. Hooray and hurrah! Help! What do you need help with, Mr. Insert Name? What do you need help with? Right, so let's head on over and let's touch down over here. Whoops! Mean hello! Alright, okay. Well, hello! I think you did that last time, didn't you? You must just have help as one of the standard words that you use quite often. I actually worked with a lad once, and he had Tourette's syndrome, and he used to actually say help quite a lot. It apparently was in like a car crash or something, and ever since then he had like some sort of Tourette's where he would just occasionally shout stop or help. They were the two things he shouted out. It was, and he would hit himself in the chest, almost like that's where the seatbelt went. It was like trauma from the car accident, and actually brought on a form of Tourette's. It was, I've not come across anything like it before or again. Okay, let's zap this. Cool. Now let's fly up here. Pow! You're done for. You're doomed. You're baked. Okay. And let's kill some more. There we go. Pow! You're gone. I feel like Barry from the Silly Bang advert. I really do. Pow! And the grime is gone. Okay, is that all of them? Is that it? Am I done? Fantastic. That was riveting. Okay, right, so let's head on in. I really do hope that they bring out some quests that actually take multiple players to do. I've just fired back up Destiny. It's free it's free pretty much forever now, I believe. You can buy expansion packs and things if you want, but yeah, the actual missions there, you do with a fire team. They said fire team in this as well. And yeah, you have to actually do it with 4 people or more or whatever to actually get to progress through the mission. If somebody joins, you're a bit screwed. But it'd be nice to have something like that in this, to be fair. Right, let's go. Because right now I can just do all these missions solo. So the multiplayer for me, it's... Well, even if I did have multiplayer, the trouble is with streaming, you never know who you're going to get. It's a little bit of Russian roulette. They should buff the monstrosities. Yes, they should make a big frickin' parent alien turn up, you know. One that actually lays the eggs. The big frickin' queen meanie. Yeah, that'd be frickin' awesome. That'd be cool. It'd be nice if there were some winged ones as well that come up and try and rip your face off. Yeah, that doesn't sound entertaining, but at the same time it'd be frickin' awesome. Okay. What we got? Yeah, I hope we get something a bit different this week's mission. I do too. I really do too, Dutch. Now, Hello Games have hinted that they've got something cooking. I don't know whether that's like a little tease that, you know, they're doing a cooking mission or something. Who knows? Hello, Captain Steve. Good morning, travellers. How are you today? Well, good morning back to you, sir. Thank you for asking. I'm doing wonderful, and I hope you are too. Silver Cyric, yeah, I'm doing good, Silver Cyric. I gave up on last week's mission. Well, that's because I didn't put many predatory creatures on there. Mersman, hello. What grenade launcher are you using, Steve? I am using the geology cannon. I don't use the plasma launcher because it bounces all over the frickin' shop. Use the geology cannon. It's far better, far more accurate, far more fun. Okay, right, so let's head on up here. Right, what have we got here? Mr. Insert Name. I'm a bit of a Russian Roulette pro. 2 years and still going strong. Well, I'm up for playing Russian Roulette as long as the bullets are rubber. Yeah, but even then it's going to frickin' hurt, especially at close range. Mersman, okay, well, thank you. And yeah, you're quite welcome. Dutch 66. I spent 46 minutes wandering around a planet without seeing a single creature, predator or otherwise. Wow, that sucks. I mean, yeah, I did try walking for about 25 minutes and I bumped into a creature that was harmless. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. It wasn't the easiest of missions and they did make it a little bit overkill. I did put out a way to actually sort of cheat the system by going to one of my own planets and kill a load of creatures there instead and get all your feline livers from a planet that's actually crawling with feline creatures. Yeah, somebody in the comments though said, Steve, that's cheating. And I was like, yeah, shush, don't tell anyone. Of course it's cheating. I mean, that's what my channel's good at, cutting corners. Yeah. But yeah, I always think of the people that don't actually have a Saturday 3. You know, the people that are working. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, right. I kind of do too. Quit out, brought me back to the Nexus. We went back in solo and used livers from storage and knocked it out lickety-split. Yeah, well, if you didn't have them in frickin' storage, you wouldn't have had that option. It's a little bit tight, really, isn't it, you know? I mean, who keeps those sort of things in storage? Not many people. Okay, right. Dutch 66, I even went back up into the space and then back to the planet, but still didn't help me. That sucks, Dutch. That really does. Yeah. And then Grim Chiefer. Hey, Captain, it's Steve and chat. Hello there, Grim. Hello, Grim Chiefer. Rob Utley. Evening, Space Cadets. Good evening, Rob Utley. Good to see you here, chum. Thanks for joining. Levi Rivers. I am well. I saw a post on Facebook of yours in the AGT Facebook group page and hit a like. I didn't know that you were a member too. I sort of was. I didn't know what the AGT was when I signed up. It was when I first got into doing streaming. So yeah, I haven't named my ships AGT or anything like that. But yeah, I'm in there. But yeah, why not? Silver Cyric, I went to other planets as well. Then people at the anomalous region were discovering creatures, just couldn't get a break. No, it sucks a bit, doesn't it? Mr. Insert Name, that chair looks so sad. It does, the one falling over. It really does, doesn't it? Poor chair. I should stand that back up. Sword, what's up, guys? Wanted to say hi before going into lurk mode. Lurk mode activated, Mr. Sword. And welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. And Grim Chiefer, laugh out loud, Levi. I saw some posts from him on Facebook this past weekend as well. Yeah, sometimes I do post my videos in there after I've made them to try and get a bit of traction on them, and other times I don't bother. It's just how I feel, really. If I'm quite proud of the video, yeah, I'd stick it out there. If it's just a run-of-the-mill one that's a little bit tame, then I don't bother. Okay, so here we go. Grim Chiefer. First time I'd seen any post from anyone I knew. Oh, okay, Grim. Okay, cool. Maybe I should put stuff in there a little bit more often. Silver Cyric. Hey, Sword. Enjoy your content. Yeah, Sword's content's pretty cool. I actually watched a few of his videos when I was in lurk mode while at work. Work and lurk. Kind of rhymes, doesn't it? I watched like 3, but I sort of skimmed through the chat and sort of picked up at some juicy bits. I saw him doing a dance-off with KJ. It frickin' made me smile from ear to ear. Loved that. That was really good. Okay, cool. And right, Garden Rose, awesome. Great to wake up to your stream first thing in the morning. Oh, okay. You must be over like Australia or something. I don't know. I mean, what? It's time here is 6 p.m. So if it's 6 a.m. where you are, it's got to be somewhere like Australia or New Zealand. Silver Cyric, work and lurk. Love it. Heck yes. Yeah, so usually at work, I would just put it on in the background and just listen to what's being said. And with someone like Sword or KJ streams, they're really good for working and lurking type thing. You don't really have to watch what's going on because they're talking all the time. It's not usually about frickin' a No Man's Sky either. I mean, Sword, the other day, he comes home from work and he finds a frickin' skunk on his porch. We don't have skunks in our country, which is probably a freaking good thing. But it was locked and loaded with its tail in the air, arse pointing directly at him, and he was like, I'm backing away. It was just so funny how he told his story. And his Mrs. Sword was actually in the doorway at the time, and she was like, I just ran over a skunk. And they're sort of like, yeah, well done for killing the skunk. Had me in frickin' tears. The people in my workplace must have been looking at me like I was frickin' demented. But that's normal. I always get that look no matter what I'm doing. Right, okay, so here we go. Let's go around here. Yeah, the dance was pretty funny. It really was. Yeah, Silver Cyric, work and lurk. Yeah, I didn't actually put any comments on though because they were in the background. I just queued them up. I put watch now, watch later, and just added a little queue. And every now and again, I'll just go on. I had the time bar at the bottom, and I'd just skip it on. And I had the chat down the side. So it almost looked like I was using Office Communicator to anybody watching, because they couldn't see the video footage. Yeah, but yeah, I sort of done that while I was working on some spreadsheets, because spreadsheets are freaking tedious, aren't they? You know? Yeah, they send you cross-eyed. Well, to be honest, I was working on some, what you call knowledge articles. So, yeah, process documentation and whatnot. So, yeah. It was good fun though. It helps pass the time when you're doing a tedious task. Okay, so complete mission, hand that in. Lovely jubbly. But all in all, I probably only managed to actually watch and listen to a full solid, perhaps maybe 40 minutes out of 3 videos. Okay, love having 2 channels to give double likes. Okay, well thank you very much. That's awesome. Oh yeah, because you've got Grim Chiefer Plays and then you've got Grim Chiefer Gaming. So yeah, check out Grim's channels if you haven't already, guys. He does some good stuff. Right, oh God. Sorry, I had chicken and chips right before this stream. I eat my dinner super quick to get onto this stream. And sometimes I'm a little bit late and sometimes a little bit early. But either way, I've wolfed down that frickin' food. And yeah, sometimes it has repercussions. Plus I get to give Ballista Cola his 300th sub. Oh, congratulations, Ballista Cola! You, sir, are awesome if you're watching. 300 subs is a frickin' decent milestone. The first 100 subs, chums, it feels like you're frickin' climbing Mount Everest. It really does. Each morning you wake up, you sort of, have I got a new sub? Oh, I got a sub! And then the next morning you wake up and you've lost one. You're like, oh, man, one step forwards. Yeah, when you're a YouTube content creator, the first 100 subs is like, wow. It's like walking through tar. You know those dreams? Yeah, it is like that. Endymon78. Hi, Captain. Hi, chat. Hello there, Endymon78. So what I would say, if you see a new content creator out there and you actually do like their content or you feel that it deserves a little sub, give them a sub because it means the world to somebody trying to get their first 100. Grim Chief plays. First 100 is rough. I still haven't managed that one on either channel. What, Grim? No, that's a frickin' crime. If you've got any criminals in this chat that haven't actually hit subscribe to Mr. Grim Chiefer, please do him a solid and go over there and hit that button. It's a couple of seconds out and you won't regret it. His content is actually really top quality stuff. Jesus Lives. I've been hanging around 38 for a week. Jesus Lives again. He does good content. I like your content, Mr. Jesus Lives. Yeah, and yeah, so 38. To be honest, mine have been a little bit, yeah, just flatlined a little bit. I mean, I'm not picking up. I used to get about 2 to 3 per day, and now I'm getting maybe 2 to 3 every other day, or maybe every 3 days. It's really slowing down, and I've seen that a trend on pretty much everybody. Don't worry, I'm not a criminal. I'm only messing with Mr. Insert Name. Mr. Insert Name, he does the most craziest, most random videos you're ever going to see. I mean, go over there. I mean, I probably won't encourage you to sub to Mr. Insert Name. Yeah, he doesn't really do much No Man's Sky content, but the content he does do, it doesn't fail to put a smile on my face. Every single time I watch one of his videos, I'm like, what have I just seen? I don't know whether to go wash my eyes out. I don't know. It just baffles me, the sort of content you find, Mr. Insert Name. I don't want to ever be inside your head. Right, right, so let's, oh, I've done my Quicksilver mission. That was 17 minutes of frickin' joy and wonder. Right, I'm going to jump into creative mode, and we're going to have some more joy and wonder over there. One sec, let me just jump in and out of my ship, and we'll go do it in creative. Hopefully, it's not going to give me kill critters, you know? Go kill a load of monstrosities, because that'd be fantastic viewing, wouldn't it? Let's, I bet that's what frickin' happens now, chums. What's the bets? I tell you what, while it's loading, what mission do you think I'm going to get in creative mode? Okay, so here we go. And yes, Grim Jeeper Gaming. Okay, Mr. Insert Name. I've been at 52 for a few months. Well, yeah, yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? But I'd say No Man's Sky content is slowing, but I would say pretty much the whole of YouTube is slowing at the moment, mainly probably because of all this COPA nonsense and the fact that the YouTube terms and conditions now says we can delete your channel whenever we want and we don't have to monetize you if you don't want, and all this sort of stuff. So I think a lot of people, content creators, are leaving, and perhaps with it some of the viewers. Okay, Endymon78, I like the small No Man's Sky channels like yours and PT's and all you guys. Good content and actually interacting with the chat. Yeah, well, you know, I usually get in between 12 and 20 people join, which is a good number to keep me occupied with the chat, and I still miss some every now and again. So if I'm ever hitting sword-like numbers, God help you. You know, I'll probably have to have my laptop open and scroll back through them all or something. That's probably a plan. Levi Rivers, Captain, have they put up the next Quicksilver vendor yet? They've put up one head. Helios's head is there now. That's old Treeface or Groot. He's there now. Chiefus lives. Sweet. Thanks, Grim, and good luck, buddy. Yeah, what I would say is just you know, support each other. There's a lot of content creators here. Just jump on each other's channels, hit a sub. It helps just show that you're there, you know. Laugh out loud. Sword-like numbers. Yeah, sword-like numbers. Yeah, I mean, you usually hit, you know, well above the 30s, so yeah, cool. Dutch66, the No Man's Sky community is the best gaming community I have ever been involved in. Heck yes, Dutch, definitely, definitely. I mean, who else gives you free Atlas cards for answering silly questions? Okay, Grim Chiefer. Every sub is precious, right, guys? It really is. It's just so nice to know that people are out there enjoying and watching my content, even if they're not partaking in the live chat. Okay, Endymon78, Mr. Inside cool. Guys, keep your heads up and enjoy what you do. Guys, the first 100 scubs took me months, and that's coming from Sword. And I was in the same boat. I mean, I was lucky with my second channel because I actually put a message up on my old channel and said, please jump over to my new one. But I managed to get to 1,000 subs on my old channel relatively quickly. And on this channel, I climbed to maybe 200-300. And then I hit a wall, like head on. Yeah, and then I climbed a little when Beyond dropped, and also when Jason Plays gave me a shout out. But the rest of the time, it's been a really hard freaking graft. Okay, right, so Lewis Conti, do you know when the Synthesis update will drop? Hello Games has loosely hinted at this weekend. Loosely. I mean, they said we've got something cooking for you. And they've kind of hinted that the update is coming this weekend, or for the weekend events. They haven't set it in stone or anything like that. I mean, normally you would expect to get a video, a little bit like Visions, or a little bit like The Abyss, or something. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm watching them like a freaking hawk for any news, but I haven't seen nothing yet. Okay, Jesus Lives. I was there, Sword. You worked hard for every sub. Heck yes. Yeah, Sword put in some hard graft, and he puts out some awesome content. So Silver Cyric, I love No Man's Sky, but I'm still trying to find some mates to play with. I'm very far on my own. Just want to do some cool... Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I missed one there. I'm sorry about that one. That one went too quick. Procedural Traveler, hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 Procedural Traveler. Dutch66. I'm starting to think... Okay. Grim Cheeser. Hey, hey, PT. Hey, PT. Hello, all. Something to do with motion. Promotion. Regarding... Okay. The one about promotion, I missed that. I'm really sorry. If you wouldn't mind just copy and pasting if you're on something that you can do that. Or just read typey. Daniel Hipley, Synthesis update. Not today. No, not today. Not today at all. And Grim Chief Plays. Holiday weekend. I'm throwing off my normal streaming schedule. Oh, sweet. Rob Utley, hey PT. Mersman. You must... My comment. I missed your comment. I probably did. Sorry, Mersman. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, just repaste it, please. And Jesus Live. PT, how goes? Sword. Any channel's key to success is to be consistent and enjoy yourself. Yes, if you're not enjoying yourself and you're only doing it for maybe lining your pockets, then it's probably not the best reason to be in it. I mean, I have loved No Man's Sky from the day that it came out, and I love the fact that Hello Games takes you on the journey with them, encourages to give feedback and make everything better. Silver Cyric, hey PT, really enjoyed your video on the retro build. Yeah, great stuff. Really is. Gamer Trex, what if the update is bug fix and we don't get anything new? I'd like to see them polish what we have first and something. Yeah, it would be cool. Mersman, but you'd get a horrible... where's it gone? You'll get a horrible mission. That's impossible. I probably will. Yeah, so there we go. Endymon, Dutch66. That's the weekend missions. We get a bit more complex. Lewis Conti had base parts just disappear after the building the base the other day. That sucks. That sucks. Hold on. Where's my freaking Quicksilver mission? There's freaking 3 of them in the air there. Where is it? Oh no. Oh no. It's collect activated freaking copper. This one takes a freaking lifetime. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do it. Okay, Procedural Travel. Hey all, glad you liked the video, Silver Cyric. Yeah. It was cool. Ooh, excuse me. And we got a new head. Yeah, Helios. Helios, the sun god, the son of Hyperion. The guy that flies a chariot of fire across the sky every morning and brings daylight to our world. If you like Greek mythology, that is. And he was replaced by Apollo later on, which is funny, because Apollo's actually in this game too. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. And I doubt we're ever going to get that actually body. You know, the Traveller body. The one with all the gnarly bits on. And yeah, like Apollo's body. That'd be quite cool to get as a Quicksilver thing, wouldn't it? Gamer Tracks, poor Capt is going nuts with all the comments or components. Yeah, either or. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to miss another one. Killing bad plants. No, well, this. Yeah, a little bit too grindy. But digging up freaking activated copper is a bit grindy as well. But at least it's different. Jesus Lives, Lewis Conti. You're a multiplayer. Happens a lot. Yeah, it does. Procedural Traveler. I'm guessing Thursday for Synthesis. There's a good guess. It's a good guess. I'm saying if we don't see a video by Thursday, we might not even see it this weekend. Because they do like to put out these gnarly videos, don't they, when they've done something cool, along with awesome patch notes. If we don't get a video or patch notes by Thursday, I don't think we'll see it this weekend. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Gamer Trends. Comments. Geezers. Yeah. Enderman78. Hope so, Dutch. Well, we're asking for a while now. Yeah, Lewis Conti. Yes, ours in multiplayer, Jeepers. Yeah, multiplayer still has more bugs than when you're solo, but I guess that's expected, isn't it, really? But what I do find a little odd is even if you're in VR on multiplayer, in fact, I'd say it's more stable when you're actually in VR in the multiplayer. It doesn't crash. I haven't had it crash anyway when I'm in VR, apart from, well, even when I go to bases that don't render in, it still doesn't crash. I just don't see a freaking base. But yeah, I'd say VR is more stable in multiplayer than any other mode. It's bizarre, odd. Okay, Procedural Traveler. They pretty much confirmed it's coming this week on Facebook. They did, yes. I saw your post and your videos and stuff on that. But I don't know. They said that they've got something cooking. They didn't actually say you were definitely going to drop the update, did they? I mean, it depends how you interpret it, really, doesn't it, really? I'm not too sure which way to interpret it or not. I mean, it just says we've got a new update for you coming this community event. And I don't know whether that means a new event other than finding free knowledge stones. Who knows? What am I doing again? I'm digging up stuff, aren't I? Yes, that's what I'm doing. On a freaking extreme planet. Oh, good, I'm in freaking creative mode. That's not so bad. I don't need to moan. Right, okay, activated copper. There we go. Right. We will know in 40 minutes. Put a piece on my Patreon about what Hello Games could do with the weekend missions to improve them. Nexus, occasionally, yeah. So I'm betting today at 2 PM Eastern Standard Time. Okay, that's a pretty awesome bet. I mean, I would say Hello Games being UK based, they usually do stuff at 6 PM GMT time, the time that they leave their offices. It's weird. It's almost like they go, hit the button and let's frickin' run. I have no idea why they do it. It just seems to be the way. Levi Rivers, I hope that they see separate visions visited by galaxies, so it's not just the recent list, but maybe a tab per galaxy. That's a good shout. That gives everybody across the whole verse in similar sort of chance. It'd be nice to be able to jump to different systems that you visited and go backwards if you really wanted to. I know you can through the Nexus or through bases that you've placed, but easier, you know what I mean? Oh man, fingers crossed they actually do something special with the community event this weekend. I really hope they do. Levi Rivers on the Discoveries page. Yeah, that could work. Grim Chiefer plays. That would be cool, Levi. Anything to make it easier. Heck yes. Yeah, that would be totally cool. I mean, if you go onto a portal and you've visited other people's systems and you've visited one of their bases, it does actually keep other players' bases in there, and you can actually jump to that other system and jump back again. Or at least I've managed to. It never used to be a thing. It used to really spanner up. Sometimes it used to teleport you into the middle of space and you die. But they've kind of fixed that now. I'd still probably back up your save to a freaking memory stick if you're on perma first, though, just to be sure. Okay. And how about turkey hunt for us on the US, folks? Oh, yes, of course, you've got your Thanksgiving stuff, haven't you? Yeah. Grim Chiefer plays. Yeah, Jeepers. Opposed to the cat hunt. Yeah. Oh, on Sword's channel, they were actually talking about festive breaks and how they're a little bit strange. Just like over here in the UK, we've got fireworks night to celebrate some guy that tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, you know, like Guy Fawkes. Whereas your Thanksgiving is all about the pilgrims and stuff. They said it's a bit strange that we actually mark holidays around that sort of stuff, you know, and whatnot. It is a bit weird, isn't it? But then again, we celebrate freaking Christmas. Yeah, Christ was born then. But then we celebrate Easter, when he was nailed to a freaking cross. Who celebrates that kind of stuff? Come on, we're not savages. Right, I know he died for our sins and all that sort of stuff, but I'm just simplifying. Okay, laugh out loud, Jeepers. As opposed to the cat hunt last week. Yes, definitely. Yep. Turkey hunting. Yeah, I see what you did there. That's cool. Dutch 66. It would be amazing if they blew your socks off with the mission this weekend. It really would. But I think for them to do that, they would have to introduce some sort of giant boss-like creature. Like maybe bring back the sandworms that they sort of took out because they kill people too easy. I want a creature that kills people too easy. That'd be freaking awesome. As long as when you scanned the planet, it just said warning megafauna. So you knew there was a chance you're going to get murdercated by a giant creature. It doesn't have to be a sandworm. It could be any giant creature, to be fair. But yeah, megafaunas would be awesome. Okay, Grim Chief, we have Independence Day. That's set off explosives. Fantastic. Well, you did destroy a whole fleet of freaking aliens. But I doubt you would have been able to do it if Will Smith was not there. Rob Utley reminds me of the Bill Hicks routine, celebrating JF Kennedy's wearing a... Yeah, exactly that. Grim Chief played. Oh, crap. Community boss fight. Heck yes. I mean, if they can do it on Pokemon Go, they should be able to do it on this. Okay, right. Some giant monster that comes out of a wormhole. Hell yes. That'd be cool. Right, so let's have a little scanner-rooney. There we go. Uranium. We don't want uranium, we want frickin' copper. We don't want copper in the YouTube world, because that's something completely different and evil. Uranium. Activated copper. Is that the one I just frickin' dug up? It frickin' is, isn't it? It frickin' is. Damn it. Right, we're just going to head this way. Okay, yeah. Oh, Captain, I like the idea. So do I. Yeah. Procedural Traveler, the sandworms, don't get me started on that. Sword, I'm hoping Synthesis brings lore. Heck yes, your lore episodes were freaking awesome, Sword. I enjoyed your lore episodes, they were good. Rob Utley, I'm so ready for the June-style habitat for worms now. I think we all were since freaking release. Grim Chief for Blaze. Laugh out loud PT. Rob Utley, don't even bloody phone. Giant even bloody phone. A giant... Okay, alright. Okay, that's a bit different. A giant bloody phone. I don't know. I think you've lost me on that one. Sword, laugh out loud. Copper is not evil. It's just misguided. Yes, true. I mean, I'm all for the protection of kids online. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that, should I, being evil? I'm just saying, but the spokesperson from the FTC that said that YouTube is the barrel and the content creators are the fish, and it's just going to be like shooting fish in a barrel, that's not friendly talk. That borderline's evil. There we are. Grim Chief plays Copper itself, and there's definitely YouTube passing the buck to the creators. That's evil. Yeah, okay, alright, yeah. I think we've justified the word evil now. In between what I just said and what you just said, I think we both make very relative points. But yeah, the online protection of children online needs to be a thing. I mean, but right now, a kid can go straight on YouTube and type in, I don't know, busty dancing teen or something like that, and they're going to get that come back without even asking them what their frickin' age is. Because you know what? YouTube, you're supposed to be 13 to have a frickin' account anyway. So if parents are going to throw their frickin' phones at the kids, they've already got themselves to frickin' blame. Okay, Dutch 66. Ultimately, parents need to be responsible. Great minds think alike. I didn't even read your comment. You took the words out of my frickin' mouth. Yeah, okay. Dutch, yeah. Craft Brew. Clap, clap. Definitely. Round of applause, Dutch 66. Yeah, you speak common sense. I don't know why they call it common sense. It really isn't that common, is it? You know, if you've got this mega corporation called frickin' YouTube or Google and they can't work that one out, it's frickin' mental. Okay, Jesus lives. It's not passing the buck, it's just doing another layer of protection. It is, but I just don't see why they can't make it so... You log into YouTube, yeah? You got YouTube open on your phone. Your kid wants to borrow your phone to watch Peppa Pig. There's a button at the top that says switch to kid mode. You switch it to kid mode, you give it to your kid, they watch it, they give you it back. You press another button that says switch back to adult, and it says, what's your date of birth? You put in the date of birth that matches up to your freaking Google Plus account, and boom, you're back into adult mode. It's freaking easy! Okay. I have a 13-year-old. Sorry, I missed that. Jesus lives. Not all parents are responsible. It's up to the community to look out for each other, especially kids. Heck yes. Procedural Traveler, Jesus lives, yeah, but that extra layer of protection will negatively affect millions of kids, friendly content creators all around the world. I'm a parent of a 9-year-old. She doesn't have any unattended YouTube. It's on me, not her. YouTube on the other creators. Rob Utley, freaking round of applause, mate. That's parenting. Okay, Jesus lives. That is true. I don't agree with everything they've done. Heck no. It seems to be a little bit too lopsided onto the content creators. The people that help build YouTube are the people that they're aiming at. It just don't bite the hand that feeds. Okay, right, so here we go. I mean, we can't be anything without YouTube, and they can't be anything without us. And it's a partnership that's gone slightly south with this whole copper thing, in my opinion. Oh my god, we've got Batcat! Hello, Batcat! Oh, you are a thing of frickin' beauty. I like you. You're cool. You're getting scanned. And I'm going to name you Batcat because you are frickin' lovely. Okay, so where's my frickin' planet? I think it's this one. It doesn't look half as graceful in this. It looks more like a pig. But that goes with the bat-type name that I'm going to call you. Batcat. Bat. Cool. Batcat it is. Bat. I'm just going to have a capital frickin' K because he's cool. Batcat! Done! That is a very nice beastie. Sword, how many kids watch Pornhub when they're supposed to be 18? This is a good frickin' point. Yes. And they were supposed to improve that, weren't they? They were going to put like XXX rather than WW. And then every time you went to a porn channel, it was supposed to ask for your name. I'm sure this went through the European courts, and I'm sure it was going to be a thing. Unless I stayed asleep too long at some stage and had a really frickin' weird dream. Okay, that does happen. Okay, right, so let's scan around. What else we got over here? Activated copper, that's what we're after. Silver Cyric, guaranteed to regret it. Yeah, Grim Chiefer. My 5-year-old stepson is obsessed with annoying orange. I have no idea what that is. Silver Cyric, I definitely regret that. Oh, is that the orange that someone's put a face on and animated? And yeah, that is quite annoying. That's not good. My 14-year-old myself and I never even think of watching such a thing. No. Did I just fly past the freaking copper? Yes, I did. There it is. There we go. Let's dig all this up. Awesome, awesome. Oh, I'm 14 myself, and I never even think of watching... okay. Fair enough, Erzmersman. Well, you know, you're 13 plus. That's all good anyway. We're talking youngsters, you know, the people that need to be protected from stuff online. It's like right now, if you went onto YouTube and you typed in, you know, dogs being skinned alive or something, I bet you'd find a video on it and it would traumatize you for at least the next 6 hours or more. And that sort of stuff is readily available on here. It's not a platform for kids, and it just gets me. They should really try and, you know, do more to protect people on the internet. I mean, they've got YouTube Kids. They just need to utilize some sort of quick switch mode. That's my idea, to just quickly switch between the two. It's so simple. Silver deposit. I mean, yes, there's going to be kids that might know their parents' date of births, but I'm what, 41? No, I'm 40. I'll be 41 in February, and I still don't know my mum and dad's birthdays. I know the month. I don't know the frickin' day. I rely on Facebook for that sort of stuff. My kids watch some primitive guy making primitive huts in the jungle. Now I'm hooked. I love those sort of things. I saw one where they made a freaking swimming pool or something. It was amazing. Okay, Grim, yeah. Jeepers, I like that stuff too, Indy. Yeah, definitely. I know, right? Laugh out loud, Steve. Just casually knows that the videos of dogs getting skinned alive. Exit. WTF is your search history, dude. That came about. The reason that came about is I was actually I was watching a BBC documentary about that there is a thing that goes on over in another country. They actually have a festival where they just eat dogs all frickin' day. It's frickin' terrible. But then again, we eat all sorts of animals over here. It's like the cows over in India are sacred. They wouldn't dream of killing a cow. And we slaughter them by the frickin' hundreds. So, you know, just because it's evil in one culture, it doesn't mean it's evil throughout the world. In fact, the whole sense of evil is different, isn't it? It's like cannibals. They eat people to frickin' survive. Okay, I wish we had those skills from when I was a zombie apocalypse comes. Yep. Endemon, well, videos with titles like that should not be able to be posted on YouTube. No, if you ask me. No, but then a lot of other people would say, well, if it exists in the world, if it's something that goes on, and there's another culture that does it, then it's learning, it's understanding other cultures. And people put that argument against that sort of content and say, well, if it's there, we should be allowed to watch it. It turned my stomach. At first, I thought it was special effects. Frickin' isn't. It's blinking wrong. And I don't think that belongs anywhere on the internet, personally, myself. But then the other people that advocate and say, you know, well, it's learning purposes, we need to learn about other cultures, whether it's disturbing or not, then, you know, they've got a point too. And I kind of try to respect everybody's opinion, and I try to be empathetic, but I just don't see why people... I mean, yes, you could be told that it happens. You don't have to see a freaking graphic video on how it happens, is my opinion, but then it's just my opinion. Some people might enjoy watching that sort of stuff. Slightly horrible people. But yeah. Grim Chiefer plays. Agreed, Silver Seric. That's the only part I find funny about Copper. You can't protect them from other kids at school. Heck no, you can't. Just add a fingerprint, face recognition, and number pins, and then we should have no problem. Yeah. Yeah, nothing like that, you know. Right, okay. I've just come across a big frickin' ocean now, and I still need some frickin' copper. Right, let's call my ship in, and we'd go to a trading post, because they're going to be inland, and then we'd restart my search there. Erzman, oh yeah, done that one. Craft Brew, very true, Silver Seric. That's why we always talked with our kids about many things, talked often. Well, that's good, Craft Brew, that really is. I mean, when I was a kid, I mean, the internet just wasn't really a thing back then. We had bulletin boards, and that was on my old Amiga 1200. And even then, you'd come across some pretty dodgy stuff, but it would take, like, 3 hours to load a picture of, like, Jennifer Aniston or something. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it is today. It really isn't. Okay, well, I'm looking around for something I haven't scanned for. Of course it's not going to frickin' appear. Okay, right, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, so we used to always sit around a dinner table and things, and, you know, but it would be... if you're outside playing, don't go near to that guy's house. That guy's a bit frickin' weird. But yeah, you know, we all knew who the weirdos were on our streets. But now you don't. You know, you never know. You never know who your neighbour is. Okay, try making your mining beam smaller. You get more smaller stuff. I used to be able to do that with pressing up and down now. I tried it the other day. It didn't seem to work. Rob Utley, the Amiga A500, A1200, Master Race. Heck yes. I used to have an Amiga A1200, Dulux Paint. That was my go-to. I loved Dulux Paint. I used to make animations in that and all sorts. And I used to program in Blitz and Amos and make my own games. All of them got banned. Grim Chiefer plays dial-up, where it sounds like your computer is being ramped by the Terminator. Yeah. Jeefus lives. Laugh out loud, Rob. Silver Cyric, I started in a Commodore 64, but the Amiga man could be something great. I still had my Amiga when I moved house to this house here, which was only about 2 years ago. Now my Amiga, I took a blinking screwdriver to it, I opened it up, and I actually managed to fit a Voodoo 2 card in there by cutting bits off that I didn't think it needed. And I could actually play Doom and Quake on my Amiga 1200 through a PC emulator. It was freaking nuts. I had extended RAM in there, and get this, I had a 60 meg hard drive. 60 meg! Freaking amazing what you could do with 60 meg back then, chums. Okay, I had a Spectrum. I sold it. I sold my Amiga. Somebody bought it off me. Get this, 300 quid for my old Amiga. Mental. That's probably more than I paid for it when it was brand freaking new. Right, so here we go. My first computer was a TRS-80. I don't even know what that is, Jeefus. Procedural Traveler, laugh out loud. I was talking to my college tutor today about copper at the conversation, and it actually got pretty deep. Oh, cool. That's good. When you've got a teacher that can debate with you and interest you, that's a sign of a good freaking teacher right there. They're the best ones. Okay, right. I'm looking for copper. Here we go. Lock that in. We had a PC at home. Battle Chess. I had Battle Chess as well on my emulator on my Amiga1200. That was a freaking awesome game. That was really cool, where the pieces actually murdercate each other. It's cool. They are animated. It was almost like the game that they play on the Millennium Falcon. Then a Spectrum, 60, yeah, upgrades finally, yeah. Yeah, pretty much the same as me, yeah. Oh, you got a job in the programming industry. Wow, okay. Well, I didn't go that far. I've made a game that's on the App Store called Fu King Run, but that's as far as I got. I started on the Atari 2600. Yes, I used to play the Atari 2600 as well. I didn't have Gallagher, though. I had Pitfall and Jungle Hunt and River Raid, and I had loads of games. But yeah, Radio Shack, computer Z80 processor. Never heard of it. We don't have Radio Shack in this country. That could be why. Sword, laugh out loud. My current PC is my first PC. What? Sword, your first PC is your current one? That's a crime. 1977, bloody hell. Grim Chief of Plays, Battle Chess was best. A beast. It was a beast. It was freaking great fun. I used to like one called Barbarian, where you go up against each other with swords. You can cut each other's heads off. It was awesome. Then a little green dude comes in and kicks the head away, and then drags away the decapitated body. Now that's gaming. That was like the Mortal Kombat of the 80s. It was awesome. Purposely lose to see peace kill each other. Okay, pieces kill each other. Fair enough. I'm pretty young. Started on my PS2, but I brought many other consoles over time. Oh, nice. GeForce, we don't have it in the US anymore either. Oh, okay. I was a huge console fanboy. I still am, Sword. Still am. I'm guilty as charged. How far we have come. So much more to arrive. Heck yes. Rob Utley. We did have the trash 80s here, Steve. Matthew Smith used to write Jet Set Willy for the Spectrum. Oh, okay, cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's news to me. I used to like the Blitz Brothers, and they made a game called Speedball 2. They were one of my favourite game developers back then. I mean, they only really did that one, but I loved Speedball 2. Okay, Gamertrex. I still have my first PC that runs Windows ME. Laugh out loud. What the heck? That was the first PC I built, Windows Millennium Edition, because it could run two processors at the same time. And yeah, I built a dual-core graphics machine that almost looked like one of those Apple Macs of the time. Yeah, it had like a translucent blue case. I was so proud of it. And it only lasted for about 5 years before it was completely outdated. I used to play Unreal Tournament 2003 or 13 on there. Something like that anyway. I think it was 2003 because it was Millennium, wasn't it? Yeah. And yeah, I used to make levels for Unreal Tournament, and they actually made it on the front cover of a German magazine. You could probably still find them on Unreal Playground. I only need one more bit of copper. Give me that copper! Dang, yes! Yeah, so a lot of my levels, I used to go by the name of LOS, so Land of Shadows, and one of them is called CTF for Capture the Flag, Mecha Spider, and I made one called DM House. I think you can still find those two online, but I did have like over 50 levels at one stage. Mr. Doody Dude, I had a Spectrum ZX81. Was that the one with the rubber keys? Because that's the one I had, with a separate tape deck. I did not have the posh ZX Spectrum. I had the cut down, poorer version of the Spectrum, but then we traded it in and got a slightly better one. And then I traded that in and got a Master System. And then I traded in the Master System and got a Amiga. I missed out the Mega Drive, and I then went on to Super Nintendo. I didn't bother with the normal Nintendo. Okay, my first real... Yeah, okay, I don't know what that means about Windows ME. No. God, my dad had a PB, a PowerBook? I don't know. GeForce. As an electronics hobbyist, I lived at Radio Shack in my teens. Oh, sweet. Sword, I can't wait to see Zane's new rig. Yeah, I saw that he was after a donation, but it's wrong side of frickin' payday. I'm actually in negative equity right now, so I didn't actually drop him a donation, but I have dropped him a lot in, well, dropped him a few bits and bobs in the past, so hopefully he's got that in his back pocket. Dutch 66, I had a separate cassette deck as well. Yeah. I used to stay up listening to the radio where they would broadcast a Spectrum game, and you just have to hit record at the right time, and by the morning you had a free game. It was like Pirate ZX Spectrum Radio. It was weird. Yeah. Grim Chief of Place, Laugh Out Loud, Game of Treks. Yeah. I got a home-built PC for my high school graduation. Oh, nice. Petrick Gaming. Hello there, Petrick's Gaming World. Hello, CaptainSteve, and hello, everyone. I've just freaking spanned that, haven't I? Yeah, so hello, Petrick. Petrick has got a channel. It's a good channel. Go check him out. And Mr. Dude, he's got a channel as well. It's freaking awesome. Levi Rivers. My first PC in game was a Pentium 2, 2.5, and I played Myst. I don't think I ever played that. I can envisage what it looks like in my head, though. But yeah, I never played it. I remember the box art because it was quite cool. Okay, hey Jeff. Hello there, Beatrix. Okay, Gaming Chiefer. This whole conversation is reminding me of my age. Yeah, actually. Well, I'm 40. So I'd imagine a lot of you are my age or older. I mean, the guy who used to go to Radio Shack, he's obviously older. I mean, he was going there just before I was frickin' born. Okay, just left. That was pretty much was pretty awesome. Myst was pretty awesome. Cool. I'd have to revisit that. I'd have to Google that later. Grim Chiefer. Oh my God, Lever. Myst was so good for the time. I beat that one. Grim Chiefer plays true. GFS 54, Cough 49 in March. Oh wow, bloody hell! When I look at my analytics, it does say that my age range is mainly 40 to 60 years old. So yeah, I'm doing something right. At least Copper can't get me on that one. You know, if they ever do online protection against OAPs, I am screwed. Okay. I'll be kicked off myself. Right, Grim Retriever Treks, yes indeed. Levi Rivers, long time ago when I could remember. 41, No Man's Sky addict. Yeah, well I'm close to 41. Where did I park my frickin' ship? This just goes to show how old I am. I lose my frickin' ship every time I park the dang thing. Alright, okay, we can go back up to Nexus, can we? Awesome. Mr. Dude, ha ha ha. Yeah, Old Man Sky, heck yes. Fiona Biscuit! Oh, I like that name. That's freaking awesome, Fiona Biscuit. I really do hope that is your surname. You know, if you've actually picked to marry a guy with the surname of Biscuit, you are a top lass. Yeah. Sorry to assume your gender, but with a name like Fiona, I can only assume. Okay, Sword 40. Okay, you're the same age as me then, Sword. Freaking awesome. Yeah, I would actually had you pegged a couple of years younger than me, Sword. I would have said 38. Rob Utley, this is a great spread of ages. It's something I love about No Man's Sky. But I think that the American sort of accent makes you sound quite younger. I mean, I don't want to offend or anything like that, but have you ever watched SpongeBob and there's that little squirrel that lives in that little dome? Whenever I hear you guys talking over there, like yourself, and it reminds me of that little squirrel. It's cool. Rob Utley, this is a great spread. Yes, it really is. Endymon 78, ha ha ha, Chiefus lives. Gamer Tranks, my birthday is the day after Christmas. Is it Boxing Day? Wow. Fiona is the dog. Has she got her own YouTube channel? Your dog's got her own YouTube channel. It makes sense, I guess, if you leave it on for her during the day. Okay, cool. Mr. Insert Name, Sandy. People tell me I don't look 48. Yes, Sandy, that's the one. Sandy the squirrel. You guys, you know, hold on. We're all above 40 right now, yeah. We've just worked that one out. Yeah, and we all watch SpongeBob SquarePants. This tells us something about ourselves, chums. This tells us something about ourselves. But SpongeBob SquarePants is freaking awesome. I don't care what anyone says. I often get caught watching SpongeBob SquarePants, and I don't care. He makes me smile. That guy's freaking awesome, even though he is annoying, but he's awesome at the same time as being annoying. I think I'm slightly annoying. I don't know whether I'm as awesome as SpongeBob, but yeah, he is a groovy dude. Okay, so here we go. Let's head on over. Okay, here we go. Let's head this in. Complete mission. Ah, man. SpongeBob is for all ages. I'm glad you said that, Grim. I feel a little bit better right now. I mean, yeah, here we go. Let's tame wild creatures. Yeah, okay, let's go do that. I got infinite freaking stuff on this one because it's creative, so it doesn't matter. Here we go. Let's lock that one in. I'm just going to keep streaming, chums, until I actually finish all 3 of these streams, because I'm having so much fun with you guys. Normally I'd cut it off at the hour, but you know what? I'm just going to carry on going because we're having fun. Okay, so let's head on out. Okay, I'm hyped for the new SpongeBob movie. Okay, I didn't even know there was one. I watched the last one where he rides the Hoff. Oh my days, that was freaking funny. I mean, normally when they do movies of cartoons, they just flop, don't they? But the SpongeBob one was pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Right, here we go. Once I hedge in my yard trimmed to look like SpongeBob. Serious? Oh man, that you need to share photos of that. Heck, do a YouTube vlog or something. That'd be cool. I'm hyped to see Keanu Reeves as the wise tumbleweed. Is this happening? Are you freaking... Is this a real thing? Keanu Reeves is going to be in... No way. That'd be freaking epic. Okay, I've seen that he's going to be in... what's it called? The new Cyberpunk game. I don't think I'm going to be picking up Cyberpunk though, chums. It's not really my thing. It's not. I quite like looters, shooters... exploration, sci-fi, and yes, it's got all of that in it, but it feels too sort of story driven. I might as well just watch a movie. Levi Rivers, grim. Yep, Hoff was in the first movie. He was indeed. The second one had sorry, is there a second frickin' SpongeBob movie? I've missed this. I'm gonna have to go look for this. It's got Antonio Banderas in it. My favourite film, one of my favourite films of all time, is Desperado with Antonio Banderas. Frickin' awesome film. If you haven't seen Desperado, where he rocks up in a frickin' pub with a suitcase just full of frickin' guns, well, a guitar case full of guns, and he mullers everyone, and I'm talking everyone. It's such an awesome film. It's corny as hell, but it's frickin' awesome. Right. Evening, Captain Steve. Hello there, Craig Hipperson. Thank you for joining us. And Grim Chief of Plays Cyberpunk. I am I'm streaming that one. Okay, I'll probably watch it on your channel. It's something that I would rather watch somebody else play than play myself. Fiona Biscuits. I liked Outer Worlds. Well, cool. I didn't really get into Outer Worlds, to be honest. I mean, again, not for me. I'm not really that sort of person. Let's just stave its head in with the frickin' multi-tool. That'd do. Take that, you spiky critter. Yeah, I've got more of where that came from. There you are. I've got it. It's all in the hips. There you go. Okay, so here we go. Silver Cyric, amazing movie. First half. Yeah, I watched SpongeBob with Antonio in. That's awesome. Didn't know there was another one. Yeah, the only one I've watched is one with a Hoff. I haven't watched another one. I'm going to have to go try and find that now. Grim Chief of Plays. The second one was weird mix of live and animated. Oh, okay, cool. I'm definitely into that one. Andy178. Desperado was a remake of El Mariachi. I have seen El Mariachi. I liked El Mariachi. I did like it. It was pretty good. But I just loved Antonio Banderas in Desperado. It just worked. It was awesome. El Mariachi's cool, but Desperado, in my opinion, just about pips it. Jeepers Lives Outer World is something I enjoyed watching more than playing. I think myself and Jeepers are in the same boat on that one. It's something I would watch, but not something that I'd partake in. Okay, what am I doing here? Yeah, I've got to feed creatures, haven't I? I just killed one. Shite. Okay, let's feed the ones that are still alive. Come and get some! Come on! Snacks for everyone! And because it's creative mode, I can just spanner these out and just hope for the best that something that wants to eat one. It doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, I could scan them and save myself a little bit of time, but I might as well just chuck all this out and hopefully it draws in a shed load more creatures. Because it does that. Okay, so let's go in there, and we've got one of every bait out at the moment. Desperado was a secret to El Mariachi. It was indeed. It wasn't a remake, was it? It was like the prequel. I started my second playthrough of Outer Worlds with max strength and minimum intelligence. Awesome, Grim. I've seen somebody, though, that's actually managed to make a build on Outer Worlds where they got a sniper rifle and they put a load of boosts on. So if they were crouching or in stealth, it done some crazy amounts of damage, and they could one-shot kill pretty much anybody in the game. Completely OP. Okay, because there's only like 2 sniper rifles. Forgive me if I'm wrong, I've never played, I've just watched other people play. And I did enjoy watching it being played. It's like Death Stranding. I was so tempted to pick that up, but then when I saw that it was quite linear, again, I mean it's open world to a certain degree, but you are forced to do certain missions in a certain order, and you can do sub-missions if you want, but it wasn't as open world as I would have liked, so I didn't bother with it. Okay, so here we go. Let's oh no, we don't want to feed them a ship. They're not going to be able to chew that. There you go. Let's scan this little critter. Let's see what he likes. Right, what does he like? Damn it! What do you like to eat? Oh, sod it, I just threw out a load of random junk again. Okay, so let's throw that one over there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so well, sounds like a work in Fallout. Yes, yes it is, yes. Ace Chat though, thanking you. NM178, oh sorry, I thought I was in a remake. I want to watch them both. Yep, they're really cool. Gamer Treks, later Rob. Grim Chiefer, don't get started on Death Stranding. Absolutely love that one. Yeah, it's probably one that if I see it and it's like super cheap in a bargain bin or goes platinum, then I might give it a go. But I doubt it. I very much doubt it. There'll probably be something that does tickle my fancy more. Chums, the films that I mean the games that I want to get is Beyond Good and Evil 2. I want that one. And I want Beyond Blue. And on my VR, I really want a game called Gorn. They're the ones that I really want to start streaming. I am going to start streaming a little bit more of Destiny 2, since it's had its updates, and it's actually quite awesome. And now that Activision has sort of parted and Bungie have taken over, it's a lot better. And yeah, I loved it before anyway, but I am loving it right now, and I just want to share how much I'm loving it with you guys. And it's also free, so if you want it and you like it, you can just try it for nothing. Switching to lurk and play mode, nice one, Jeefus. Beyond Blue looks ace. It really does. You like Abzu, Procedural Traveler, so it's right up your street. It's freaking awesome. Okay, well that's our mission done. Let's go. Okay, Rob Utley, cheerio. I want Animal Crossing on the Switch. My 9-year-old is waiting patiently for it too. Yep, cool. I wasn't a massive fan of Animal Crossing. I had that on my Nintendo DS. Maybe it's not quite the same on that, but yeah, I couldn't really get into it. It's a good place. You definitely need to try it out. Yeah, too right. Okay, so here we go. Let's call in my Nexus. Yeah, so my top games of like when I was playing No Man's Sky, I used to play a lot of Monster Hunter, and I used to play a lot of Destiny. And then I started streaming No Man's Sky, and really starting, you know, to build up a bit of momentum on my channel. I kind of dropped Monster Hunter and Destiny and just played No Man's Sky pretty much solidly. And I have been missing Destiny quite a lot. And now they've added so much more content to it, and you can get your light level all the way up to 1,000 or 999. In fact, there was a guy that hit 999 the other day, and it freaking went mental online. It really did. A really big achievement. There's only 2 people that have hit that light level so far. But yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, I would like to be the 4th. I don't think it's going to happen. Right, okay, so let's complete mission. Because I'm still only on 750, because I've only just started up again. Alright, cool. My favourite game has to either be Red Dead Redemption 2, No Man's Sky, Skyrim, or GTA. You really need to check out Beyond Good and Evil. Hold on. Oh, it's pushed it down there. Gain activated cadmium. 800... I've just gone and freaking mined a load of activated copper. I think I'm going to leave that one be. Let's go see if I can spend my Quicksilver. Yeah, so you want to check out Beyond Good and Evil 2, Mr. Insert Name. Because it's like Grand Theft Auto had a love child with freaking No Man's Sky. You're basically a space pirate, and you can customize your ships, fly around, and yeah, you can grief people or you can be awesome. Completely up to you. It looks freaking bad. It looks awesome. Okay, so that's unlocked to there. I'm just getting base parts at the moment, chums. So let's have a look what other base parts I can get. Got those. Oh, I need the curious corn, and I need the carnivorous bush. Okay, do I go for the bush or do I go for the corn? The first in the chat to say bush or corn, I go for either or. So that's the corn, looks quite cool. That's the bush. Yeah. So corn and bush. That's almost sexual, isn't it? Okay. Corn it is. Thank you, Mr. Insert Name. There we are. Done. So stream that on my channel since it would be in the house. Yeah, why not? Go for it. Gamer Treks, I'm like midway through the story of Red Dead Redemption 2 and I like the idea of streaming that too. Go for it, Gamer Treks. I would say if you enjoy doing something, stream it. You know, because what's the worst that can happen? You might get a couple of views. I mean, yeah, I mean, it might not really take off, but at least you've enjoyed making some videos and you know that someone out there is enjoying it or someone's watching it. It's good. Andy Montier, it's too late. Mr. Insert Name beat you to it, sir. But yeah, thanking you guys. Thanking you for taking part in that. There, you got a salute from freaking Johnny 5 in the background there. Grim Chief Plays, I tried it, but I just couldn't get into the Red Dead Redemption 2. That was one of the strictly for Mrs. Grimm to play. Oh, okay. Sword. I can't wait for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Sword, I have been watching that one quite closely. Final Fantasy VII, the original, was one of my favourite games ever. The whole Knights of the Round and the riding of the Chocobos was freaking awesome. I'm going to watch a review of it when it first lands, and if the reviews are good, I'll be picking that one up as well. I'm probably streaming that too. Silver Cyric, build something grand and others will want to share it with you. Heck yes. Mr. Insert Name. I've got to go now. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good one. Well, I'm just ending off as well, Mr. Insert Name. Levi Rivers is with you on that one, Sword, as well. And Dutch66, I spent over 100 hours on Final Fantasy VII. So did I. And I went up against Emerald and Ruby, the end monsters. I'm really hoping they do it justice. I really, really am, guys. I really am hoping that it's awesome. And thank you, guys. 20 people watching is probably one of my all-time highs, and 302 freaking messages. You guys are freaking awesome. You make this channel awesome. I'm just here for the ride. Alright, okay. Well, I'm off, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care. Goodbye for now. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. So, on this bouncing blue screen, I will put an icon up that you can hit to subscribe. And yes, there's also links to other video content by me, Captain Steve. Yeah, hit one of those and stay tuned that little bit longer. Thanking you. Goodbye for now. Goodbye. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, I've already mentioned that one. Oh, that doesn't hurt to mention it again.